And then he go into that one with Wiz Kid, man, and he say you gonna be forever be mine. But I just sound like he was saying mad. That's how I be saying you gonna be forever be mad. That's what I be saying. I be like, damn.
You gonna forever be mine.
Like he say forever be mine, but shit, I'm trying to make it some type of beef
with.
I'm saying, oh, he say you gonna be forever be mad. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm a jazz it up. You know, because the music just sound better when it got some type of animosity behind it, man. And if you don't believe me, you know what I'm saying? I got examples. Tupac, hit him up. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about you, nigga.
Ice Cube, no Vaseline. Have you ever heard of Young Dolph?
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever heard him preach? Yeah. Music just sound a little different. It just got just that extra soul when it's some animosity behind it. And I'm gonna hype it up. He said forever be mine. I say forever be mad. And who gonna be forever be mad? I think I got some ideas of who could be mad at Gunna forever. But then again, that's what we want to know. Like, are you still mad? Why are you mad still? I thought everything was okay. What it is this a publicity stunt? But they haven't been talking. We haven't seen them together. You know what I'm saying? And I think that we're going to get some answers this week. But I'm saying a lot to lead into the fact that this is the DozhaToldya Podcast 157.
Yeah.
We got a couple of guests in the building, man. 157. Round of applause. Keep the round of applause going. We got Blue Franswa in the building.
Yeah.
And I just met him today, but he got the visuals on lock. He helped me out. He helped me turn this thing from a black and white podcast to an in living color podcast, man. Shout out to Mo Visuals in the building, man. No case, no face, man. He just sitting in on the side, getting some behind the scene footage, man. Most, you know what I'm saying, AKA Mo Visuals, man. Y'all follow him on Facebook on all platforms. We got Blue Franswa, the fantastic, the phenomenal, the creative genius, Blue Franswa. If you need some pictures done, don't call Blue Franswa. If you need an experience and you need a statement made with some visuals or images, then this is the guy to call. Pictures? No, sir. You get your pictures done at Sears. You know what I'm saying? Go resurrect Sears and get your pictures done at Sears. But Blue Franswa, he does artwork, creative experiences.
Ooh, I like that.
Masterpiece.
You sound like Chat GPT.
Hey, man. I've been talking to him. You know what I'm saying? I'll be talking to him and they talk back. You know what I'm saying? And
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
And I'm no other than Dame Doja, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all seen it before, but this time it's DozhaToldya.
You're listening to DozhaToldya Radio.
And we were listening to the Gunna project this week, man. But there's a couple of different we didn't even get into the jig, but like I said, I want to talk about the smoke first.
Gotcha, the smoke first. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now jig project is actually phenomenal too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jid. It's actually some real good music out, period, man. I know a lot of times we be complaining about hip hop like ain't nothing out like right now. These new niggas ain't doing it. But we got it came late. We had to shake off a vibe that we had on us for a while. Not like us. You know what I'm saying? We had to shake off the Kendrick vibe. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm complaining, because I love it.
Right.
But, I think a lot of folks had to regroup and had to kind of, reformat what they was doing. And they came back and Clip shook the game up, man. I don't know if you
I listened to a couple
if
songs.
you're a fan. But yeah, I'm just excited, man. The summertime, man. But we didn't really have a song of the summer. What would you feel like was the song of the summer? Like let's go around the room. Do y'all have a song of the summer?
Song of the summer, man.
Like what was you if somebody was to ask you and
Drake. What's that song?
come on now when you say
Nokia.
Drake.
Nokia.
Oh, okay, when you say
Nokia.
Drake, you gotta have a
That was a good summer song for Drake.
okay.
Nokia.
I'll take
Who's
that.
calling yo? Yeah, I like that one.
I thought you was gonna say someone to love. Now that was. Are you saying that
Like
was
a
a song?
summer vibe.
Are you saying that was a
chill.
song of the summer because when you was in your summer vibe, you checked it out, or are you just saying that was a song of the summer because you're just being safe because it just sounds
Say
I can
both,
just say
both.
Drake.
Yeah, safe and I use
A little
that
bit of
on-
both.
Yeah, a little bit of both. Yeah. But to me, that was a good summer song.
When you in your poolside
Yeah.
creative vibes.
Yeah.
I know you gotta put Drake in the playlist. I know, man. It ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You can't really do. I know you can't really be taking too many of your visual imagery with the clips talking. You know what I'm saying? Coke rap. You know what I'm saying? You know. I know you gotta get the yacht vibes. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
But if I was to call a summer song, like Win Whammy. Win Whammy was the summertime vibe. And that says a lot because
What's the atmosphere while you working? Weekend
it's just
vibe?
the type of song that brought the energy. Like it brought the energy to turn up. No matter where you was at. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't matter if you was like, I did a remix and I like my version. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of folks weren't rapping. Like I was wondering what the dudes was because I was like, bro, this is a softball pitch out the hump. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I had to do my little thing. We call it Bim Bam. You know what I'm saying? Go to my YouTube, check it out. So I don't know if you've seen my other video this week for the rappers that want to be podcasts. I had to get back in the booth. But anyway, yeah, man, because all the rappers want to be do podcasts, so I'm a podcaster, so I say, fuck it, I'm a rap. But anyway, song of the summer for me was Wham Whammy. I'm about to say it again, Bam Bammy. But yeah, man, those girls had one. If I was to go with a guy song, I don't think I would have one. I think I would be lost.
So hold on now, you ain't never hop out the car now. Every day some new what?
Hop out the car
Herbo.
every day. So I don't.
Every day some new man. Every
That
block
is
I
that
spent
is
now,
that shit though. Going
every block I
legit.
spent, yeah.
Going legit is
Going
the
legit
shit.
now. Yeah.
I haven't been outside and thank you, the resident YN man. Nah, I ain't gonna do you like that. He's just a
Nah,
little
real
younger
though.
than me though. He's just a little younger than me, man. I'm picking him, so he gonna say old school later. But anyway, nah, man, you right though. That
Yeah.
went legit do go hard. I haven't really been outside, and I ain't really a G Herbo fan, but
But he snapped on.
he snapped on that.
You
He
spoke
snapped
about
on that.
animosity earlier too, so he had something on his chest. He had to get it off, for real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I could appreciate that too.
yeah.
I haven't been outside though and seen when they played that like in the club. I gotta go somewhere just so I could see that went legit like with
Let's
a
see
bunch
that
of people.
turn up.
Yeah, because it's different.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I just watched the video and YouTube and I'm like, yeah, and then I did go somewhere. No, we was in a party bus and went legit came on, and I was like, man, you know what? I need to rap on this next. They finna get these bars. You know what I'm saying? I always love to pick on the young rappers now because
Yeah.
I feel like shit. I got bars too, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Not just bullshit. I'm in real form because you're in the building, man. Blue Franswa in the
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
man.
High school, Mandarin High School. Oh wait, middle too. You in the middle, Mandarin middle.
Man, they're in the middle, man.
Jeez, we know each other in middle school. Isn't that
Yeah, man. You was down with Christian Stallnecker, man, all the way in 7th or 8th grade. No, remember Christian Stallnecker
Yeah.
was like celebrity.
He do it.
Actually, he wrote a couple of songs. I can't remember who he wrote for, but it don't really matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah.
You know, his dad wrote the song "The Dare Program," DARE. Remember that back in?
Yeah, man. Yeah. They was running
Cedric Corbin was my best friend though.
They was running a good little flam on the school. They had that boy performing at the school and all.
Got
like,
a check,
damn.
yeah.
Them boys got some real good money out of the school. You know what I'm saying? Early on. But yeah, so Duval, since we talking about Duval, man, congratulations to Duval Day, man. I didn't make it this year to the Duval Day, but I want to say congratulations to Lil Duval, my cousin DJ Dirty, and everybody involved. Yeah, man, Dirty did do his thing, definitely. Shout out to him, man. And I just want to say shout out to the city, because I ain't really hear no bullshit that happened during.
I went. It was pretty good.
You know, and I hear a lot of folks made some money, you know, just a lot of good vibes. And we need more of that. I don't know if it takes something like Lil Duval or it takes a celebrity to make everybody be like, you know, nobody had to die today. I can't remember who the dude that got the song, Nobody Died Today in Duval or whatever, man. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, the dude got a song. He performed at the Duval Day, man.
Oh, man.
My boy say, nobody died today in Duval. Like, that's deep. But yeah, anyway, again, I don't know if we got to have like Tokyo
funding.
Jets Day, you know, because we talked about it.
Yeah, we did.
Last time you were here, we had a conversation. It kind of went viral too after Duval Day a little bit. It was kind of popping back up. Like, I got a couple phone calls. Now look, I said that folks need to be outside, take advantage and get their content, you know, shoot their interviews, all that good stuff. I seen folks was doing just that.
Yep.
And I appreciate them for having a stage this year, being a little more organized, man. That's why I say shout out again to DJ Dirty. But it was a conversation that I had on Facebook that kind of was going both one-sided.
Yeah.
And I just want to address it and say, when I asked if there were any Duval artists that had took the stage, for one, I was interested. I was just kind of curious. I wasn't really trying to start nothing.
Mm-hmm.
However, I do believe that if there is an event and it's called Duval Day or it's kind of centered around local talent, local vibes, culture, I think that there should be some local talent that should get the opportunity to be showcased.
Yeah.
Whether or not, I don't know if they were selling the stage for whatever price, I just feel like they should get an opportunity. And I think that it shouldn't just be, like I said, don't just book somebody from out of town to come entertain people and don't give nobody the opportunity from in the city. And I feel like they did that. I heard Dirty told me that I seen that he announced that they had a certain number of slots, and for folks to get busy, I wanted to know who was kind of. I be wanting to know who active and who working. And who kind of making noise. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And even if they didn't really kind of step out, I want to know why.
Right. Like
what's going on with certain folks? Like, was it because I heard it might have been 500, and I think it was well worth it.
Yeah.
If I was an artist to perform at Duval Day, 500.
Even if the crowd they not paying it, they not listening to you. They
I mean, but you still get the opportunity to present
all those people
yourself, and then on top of that, there's cameras out there.
Oh yeah,
right. There's a bunch of cameras and people, everybody's phone and everybody's hands, of course. People going live, people streaming, but there's cameras out there, man. So it's not only the people that you missed out on, whatever. And like you said, sometimes the people don't even know you. But shit, that's up to you to win the people over. But you have to have an opportunity to present yourself.
Right.
I'm still waiting. I do this every week to train myself. So when the opportunity to present myself comes along, I not only have a portfolio, I not only have a real role.
You'll be ready.
I'm ready for that moment right then.
That's deep.
So, and again, some say it's gonna take a couple of 1,000 or two, or don't say 500 to either get on a certain platform that's larger than mine, or to get somebody that on my platform that can bring the right attention. I don't really. I'm from the cloth that we've been popular since kindergarten. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, so I don't really feel that I have to kind of pay anybody to come on my platform, or really. I feel for some folks when they be like, "Oh, I ain't finna pay for no stage," when them folks don't want to see me. But believe, you know what I'm saying? Every opportunity, is not always a free opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And it
gotta pay to play.
You gotta pay to play, and sometimes that's how you hold value. So that's what for some folks, that's how they hold value in certain opportunities. How much was it, or how much was the ticket to get through the gate? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, if you had to pay $500 ticket to get past the gatekeeper to perform at Duval Day, man, you know what? Count it up, man. Where is that, man? So shit, it should have seen a lot more folks out there. If that's all it was, I really wasn't really, I wasn't really looking for that. Again, I understand folks just want to have a good time. And for the folks that feel like nobody don't want to hear all that, whatever, I mean, we got to break ourselves out of that, because we have to learn to be a city to cultivate a millionaire or $1 million culture that will then give back to the city and feed back. Because that's exactly what Duval Day has done, what Lil Duval does. You know what I'm saying? He's a high, polarized figure, a millionaire with cheese that comes back and he spends his own money, but he boosts the economy when he does that.
Yeah.
So imagine if we had 4 people in the position of Lil Duval who didn't get popular off of shooting or surviving the shooting. So y'all just sit on that for a little while, Duval, man. But again, shout out to Lil Duval, DJ Dirty, man, and everybody that stepped out there, was on some peaceful vibes for Duval Day, man. That was a hit.
Yeah, that was a hit. You know what'd be cool? Before we get off on it, you know what'd be cool? If Lil Duval did like Lil Duval and Friends, where he had Young Cash, Chameleon, YK Osiris, Tokyo Jets, Nardo Wick, Lil Papa.
Well, he did have almost like a hand in a lot of they.
I'm saying a concert. Yeah.
Well, he tried to do a concert. It wasn't all Duval time. It wasn't a Duval thing, but shout out to get Cash pretty much the month before.
Yeah,
Duval
he
Day.
did. Yeah.
He pulled that off. So shout out to Young Cash, man, and Cash and Friends. I think he's gonna be doing it annually.
Yeah.
And I don't blame folks for bringing in a draw. I'm not saying nothing like that, but again, just give folks opportunity, man. And I think that they did that, and then that's what we were saying again early on. I wasn't out here trying to talk down on what that does, but yeah, I am watching. And even if I don't make it, I am watching it. I am happy to, what I'm saying, when I see us in the news, even when it's even when it's the dude that didn't want to get out of the car.
You talking about the police officer?
No, man.
The older guy.
William McNeil. You talk about stop sign. Not stop sign. Stop sign. I'm talking about William McNeil, man.
Yeah.
You seen it, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Man, to be totally honest with you, man, when I seen it, I actually kind of I felt like I was in his shoes before, because you don't have any control. I'm not the person who will buck against a police officer. I'm gonna be you gonna have a little bit of more, yes sir.
Yeah,
I'm a code switch. Yes sir. Yeah, here's my because you can't be militant, you can't be real, you can't be street, because it's gonna. And I feel like by him knowing his feeling
like he knew his rights.
Yeah. Thank you. He knew his rights, and he was speaking up. He asked for he asked for a supervisor, and what made them whatever made them kind of turn up or I felt like him being dominant, and he stood his ground.
You trying to be real?
Yeah, I'm trying to be
PC.
careful. I'm trying to be careful. You know why? Because at the end of the day,
Can you call your supervisor?
right? He said, "Look, because I have a lot." Oh shoot! See, I have a lot
so you got PTSD, man.
Yeah,
Calm down.
yeah.
This guy got PTSD.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
because I have a lot of friends that are police officers. You know what I'm saying? And that could have been me, and they don't care about me in that moment.
No,
Oh,
I don't think that would have been you, man. I want to interject, right? I don't think that could have been you, Blue Franswa.
Why you say that?
Integrity.
Oh, okay. Wait, he don't have integrity?
I don't think that this guy who I don't think that he had a lot of integrity. I feel like
now they're not looking at Blue Franswa. They're looking at my skin color. We have a black.
okay, outside of that, because
Okay.
I've been on record. I feel like he should have complied for one. I feel like he pushed the
button.
He pushed buttons that had no reason to be pushed.
He should have complied.
Okay. Oh, man. I've talked about it last week, right?
Right.
Because you see this clip,
Okay, I'm looking.
and it makes you feel a certain type of way, right? But then the body cam footage shows him opening the door right here.
See, now I would never do that. I would, yeah.
Okay, when you open the door and you hang out the door like that with the police, that's why it wouldn't have been you.
Yeah, I would.
That's what I mean by a certain type of integrity. Because
Right.
then when the police asked him for his information,
Step out of here.
I was a little biased. I'm sorry.
okay, no, I
was biased.
Now that's fine because that's what we are. Like you said, code switch. The code of Black Americans is to stick to, stick together for one, for the judge, the judge on our for our people first, right?
Right.
I'm trying to get it out, but when I seen that part, right, him close the door, I thought in my mind, boy, you might well drive off. I was like, boy, high speed chase. This looked like it was gonna be bad boys. What you gonna do? Like, I was like, boy, that boy drive off. This boy closed the door and said, go get your supervisor, and went to yelling from the inside. Now, for one, that's just wow, because you got 10. Like, he survived.
Right.
He survived the situation. Now, it was a
They beat the brakes. They beat the brakes.
They didn't beat the brakes off on him. They just got they got a mush, and they got a good little, body shot. That ain't beat the brake, but I've been beat up by the poliase. You know what I'm saying?
Me too. That's what I'm saying. I've been there.
Matter of fact, and I'll just say, even at that, I've just been roughed by the police because I ain't walk out with no blood.
Yeah.
But
I got hit with.
I've been assaulted.
Yeah, I got punched.
Yeah.
So
and it's almost like a thing. Like, it's like a rite of passage. And I ain't saying it like it's what we supposed to go through. But when we get past the point, of saying they wouldn't have done the white folks like that.
No, of course not.
We know that already.
Yeah.
Let's get past that where we know that it's not an equal thing.
Yeah.
So we got to handle ourselves accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
And again, when he asks for license and registration and then you close the door like that and they don't pull out they weapon, because what you going to do? Open the door again? If you open the door again, he might pull out his gun and shoot you. That's not the way that and then they say, well, his window was broken. Well, bro, roll down your back window. I done did that. I done been there before. Where I rolled down my back window and talked to him through the back window. Or again, don't even roll down your window at all, because you're presenting a risk for you and the officer. And by
I ain't looking at it like that.
By standing behind tent and him being, patient enough to wait on his backup, then they, it's the doors unlocked, so they gonna ask you to get out the car, but it's too late then.
So
and then once they pull him out the car, they go in his pockets, they find weed. So you did all that talking and you ain't even get the weed off your person. You just gonna keep the weed on you, like, and so that's what a lot of things I try to just headbutt the issues in the way of prevention.
Mm-hmm.
knowing policy and knowing how to avoid violence or avoid, being injured.
Mm-hmm.
And he damn near did everything that would lead you to, going back and forth with the police, especially JSO. Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, you don't do that.
And I ain't saying that it's
I know
right.
what you mean, yeah.
We know it's not right. But if I'm in a car with somebody going back and forth with JSO, I'm damn near finna be mad because I'm like, man, what you doing? Especially if they ain't got no license. So, cause I'm already, that's why I barely ride with people now, cause it's hard. It's hard, man. And again, it happened to the best of us,
right.
being young and dumb a little bit, whatever, And again, to some folks, it's like, oh well, you know your rights. He got pulled over for no reason. It was the headlight thing, whatever. It wasn't raining, man. By that time, it's too late to have those things. You battled that battle in court. Right. You let lawyers battle that battle.
Does he have a civil case? Does he have a civil case?
I think that he has a clout case. It's a clout chase case, and I don't think that he has a case. But
somebody got to pay for the repairs to the teeth, the damage that he did. I think I think he went into a temporary coma. No, I'm joking.
I mean, he did. He does have a chipped tooth, and again, the force was uncalled for. There should be some type of there should be a settlement. I guess.
Yeah.
There could be a settlement, but
$50K.
But they gonna say, I was trying to push the glass out the way, and I, know what I'm saying, and I could make contact, and then he wouldn't, know what I'm saying, he wouldn't get on the ground when I was trying to get on the ground, so I was trying to reach my hand up to grab his hand, and next thing you know, I hit him with an uppercut. I didn't even know my reaction. You know what I'm saying, I could really, and then once. When the officer, because there is a black man that is elected, even though he was a Republican sheriff, because they could have elected the Democratic woman sheriff, but we didn't.
Lakeisha Burton.
There you go. But we didn't. You know what I'm saying? So now we're attacking this guy, and he's still. It's not like he's not black all of a sudden, like because he has a job to do. He said that he felt like force is ugly any way you see it. You know what I'm saying? And the civilian warranted the police to use a little bit of force that they probably shouldn't have had to use. Because if he would have had his license and registration or whatever and just handed him that and then, own up to that little weed charge that you know what I'm saying, probably gonna end up taking, then take that little charge, my nigga, know what I'm saying? That's what you doing because you smoking with, you riding dirty with tent. In Duval and talking to the police with weed in your pocket. You supposed to goddamn at least eat the weed. Come on, man. Some folks got to teach these niggas some of these other moves because, bro, they went right in this nigga pocket, like right on camera, like right there and just pulled, oh, there's the weeds right here. It's like, come on, bro. And I feel like that's some bullshit. Like, they need to legalize it, but we not finna get the breaks are over, man. It's the age of Trump. Is here and the breaks are over, brother. And that's a whole nother thing. I know I'm kind of, because I kind of had to take that. I wanted to get your opinion, but I ain't want you to know since.
Yeah.
Because he was like, he tried.
Yeah. I was very, but
you know what? He knew his rights.
I was very biased to the way from your perspective. I didn't look at it like that. I definitely was like. They should never did that, and they had no.
They shouldn't have never did that, but he survived. That's what I feel like. I'm like, oh, he didn't get shot. Oh, this ain't gonna last long. Y'all was outraged about this just because y'all want to be outraged. Y'all ain't gonna be mad about this in about another week. You know what I'm saying? He might get money, he might not, but you know what I'm saying? Let's deal with some real issues. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, why did that particular person get elected, or what are we gonna do if we organize in the next, you know what I'm saying, in the midterms? Like, we got to really start paying attention. And since we already on here on politics, there was a question that was asked, and I just want to keep it going.
Okay.
How do you feel about the direction that the country is going in his first 200 days of Donald Trump? from your perspective.
From my perspective, I do not like what he's doing to my people, to the Black Caribbean community, and even just with the,
I ain't even think about that though.
Yeah.
I ain't even think about that.
But I will say this, like, I don't condone the mass deportation because there's a lot of Mexicans that's a part of the upbuilding of our, like this new civilization, from buildings to irrigation to it's like so much things that we like I'm not gonna go work out in the field for 20 hours a day. Like 10 hours a day, and you're gonna like, it's like an ecosystem. Like, you hurt one area, you're gonna hurt everything else. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like some of the decisions. I know that he's trying to do things to bring back more money, but it's gonna benefit rich people or people who have the ability or the finances to invest or make more money. But people who are poor or below the poverty level, it's gonna hurt those people. You know what I'm saying? Like, what he's doing is gonna help America, the people who are like the.
I don't even really think it's gonna help. I think it's gonna hurt more people than it helps.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, what he's doing is helping rich people. Like, that's all it's about. Like,
and a lot of folks want to feel like they are in that tax bracket, and a lot of y'all not.
Yeah, if you're not,
I didn't really think about that. That, of course, was your parents immigrants?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am. See, a lot of times I'm gonna have we gonna have empathy because we from Florida.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
For immigrants.
Mm-hmm.
And when you say immigrants, some folks just outright just think about Mexicans.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't think about Haitians, Jamaicans,
mm-hmm.
The Caribbean,
mm-hmm.
basically.
Yeah.
Africans.
Yeah, Africans, yeah.
And the deportation started off as a thing. A lot of folks don't talk about how it started off as a thing as those that were causing issues or those that were not working towards getting their stuff together. Them folks was busting into schools, churches.
Yeah.
They're taking some of everybody, and then we don't even really know what they're doing with these people for real.
Oh yeah, they put them in a concentration camp.
if at best. I mean,
horrible surroundings.
We don't really know what is the outcome of ICE. If ICE is really even delivering these people back to a country that's their own, or so there's been American citizens that's been rounded up, and it's been happening more than a few occasions. But until it happens kind of real close to home, a lot of folks are not going to be alarmed. And now we have the occupation of Washington D.C. at hand, right?
Yep.
And I just want to say that I there's a two-sided thing with this Trump thing, right? I'll be honest. I don't trust the motherfucker, and I kind of but I do understand how it happened, right? And I mean, Trump beat 2 women, and I blame misogyny. A lot of folks don't like to agree to that, but that's kind of the start of it. But then, as the last couple of days we've been talking, brother, and I just come up with this whole premise of there's 2 different ways of kind of breaking down American culture and the changes, right? Pre-Obama, post-Obama.
Ooh.
I'm not necessarily concerned with pre-Obama anymore.
Right.
Who were the Democratic choices? Who were the Republican choices? The leaders, the statistics. Because it's again, it's 9/11.
9/11.
Obama. COVID.
Ooh.
Right? So pre-Obama, we talking about a whole different lifestyle, a whole different mentality, ideology. We talking about white folks were lax, happy. They had their guard down. Post-Obama, Democrat, Republicans, same thing. they playing the same game,
Mm-hmm.
but they just playing it at different paces. They playing they playing a hell of a good cop bad cop game on America, when the whole plan is to not let this happen again, not let Obama, the representation of Obama, happen again. And then a lot of times people, when we have these kind of conversations, right, and I kind of, again, I had to kind of take the floor on this one. Black men, when black men ask me what Obama gave to black people, I found a new answer.
What's the new answer?
I used to try to I used to just stick to healthcare.
Right, $1,200.
Right, healthcare, but that's really my major thing too, because health, life, right. Before pre-Obama, we didn't talk about going to the doctor as black people. We just didn't.
You're right.
It wasn't really a
I got
conversation.
healthcare, yeah.
It wasn't a conversation, my brother. We didn't even know what. I mean, there was folks that did have health care because they were military, or you had, folks that worked at Southern Bell and they got their good health care plan. And then, people that had people in the medical field.
Yeah.
So they were locked in. But other than that, man, we weren't talking about no health care. You know what else we weren't talking about? Politics. Pre-Obama, black folks wasn't even involved. We didn't even care. Well, not that we weren't involved. We just didn't really have that much hope or belief in politics. So the pride that black men walk around with today, and into being educated in the political spectrum, and into being more healthy, being more fit.
Right.
I credited in a lot of that to Obama. Somebody then asked me, what don't I wish that Trump, how he did it? Okay, he said, don't I wish that Obama did for his people what Trump is doing for his people? And I said, brother. Now that's a good question. Don't you wish that Obama did for his people what Trump is doing for his people?
He didn't have the same power. Like Trump, he assembled the judges, everybody who can make choices. He put his people in. Obama didn't get a chance to put the people in to have his back.
Okay.
So he was like a puppet. He wasn't able to.
I think that all presidents at some point were the puppet, right?
Yeah.
Pre-Obama.
Right, pre-Obama.
Post-Obama, they was like, oh, we
Trump
can't do
cleared house though.
we can't do no more puppet.
Yeah, we can't.
And that's why what he did for his people. He took the hand out his ass. Trump took the hand out his ass, and that's what he did for his people. And again, he gave his people pride, just like Obama gave his people pride. But Trump gave his people a different type of pride.
Yeah.
Post-Obama, they have a different type of pride of how they walk around. I'm saying they actually even have the gall to say, "Make America Great Again." They just added the again on just as the dog whistle, and then everybody like that kind of just ran with that. Yeah. That's just the only, like, you could just say "Make America Great," but just to get at you niggas, we gonna say again.
You think he has a white supremacy agenda because he was part of black culture in the 80s and 90s.
I think that being a part of black culture, that's another thing that comes up, right? That Trump is not racist because of the things that he do in black culture, but then his dog whistles and the things that he does to other cultures, and even from Haitian to Mexican to Asian, he says a lot of racist things.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
And even actions, right? I mean, in the news today, they was talking about how they were going to make moves in the Smithsonian Museum of African American History, and see if it was up to Trump's approval of how history went. We're dealing with a real Kim Jong-un Jr. And some folks are just okay with it, and you wouldn't even realize that something like this was an agenda, so. To answer your question, I think that yes, he is running the play, but a lot of it, I think that Trump kind of is. Again, he took the hat. They took the hand out of his ass, so he doesn't appear to be a puppet. But Trump is automated. He's just automatic. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He just automatic puppet move. Like he just say the same things.
Yeah. Do you think he's a genius?
Not at all.
Okay.
I don't really hold him at a high regard. I think that his brand is everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I think that it was just a brand that, and he was polarizing enough and rich enough,
definitely rich,
to be able to have the gall to stand on the things that he stood on.
Mm-hmm.
But now that we see 200 days in, Ukraine and Russia, we still giving money to Ukraine. The people was talking shit about giving money to Ukraine. Nobody ain't talk shit about that in months. But believe it's still money being, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's still support right there, right? Mm. But then there's kind of a double support because Trump got a lot of support morally. I mean, and buddy support to Putin. Mm-hmm. Then we still have a lot of problems that we were having in the last administration that a lot of folks are not really saying anything about. All of a sudden, but crime went down. Crime is down. Actually, if you might not know, there are a lot of Democratic mayors. Mm-hmm. There are a lot. I mean, I ain't gonna say Democratic. I mean that's not even a good word, because black folks, we are not Democratic or Republicans. We just all had to play the game to get it ahead. Post Obama, it showed us the game that we can actually play now. You know what I'm saying? We may not always win, but some of these people are so incompetent and just so absurd with their privilege that it's just like, shit, well, I could beat this. I could beat them, right? All I gotta do is beat them in the popularity contest. I could be cool. I could talk to these people. You know what I'm saying? Charisma. You think I'm gonna let John, you know what I'm saying, Vault beat me in the charisma contest? Nah, we got this. So shout out to the black mayor of Baltimore.
Yeah.
Chicago, New York.
Yeah.
I want to say, because in Chicago during the 4th there was no. We talk about a lot of violence in Chicago, and it's not like crime is fixed, but there wasn't no deaths or whatever on certain days that, you know, it'd be like they had a little milestone on 4th of July. I think New York went without like any violence for the first time, damn near forever, and crime is coming down on a violent crime, right? It's coming down. Now, scammings and things like that, thefts. That's a different story. You know what I'm saying? That's a different story. People got to eat out here. But I'm saying that to say that everything was going in a certain direction. Mm-hmm. Whether they want to give people the credit that are in control or not, they're going to say that it's not going in that direction. And then they're going to change the numbers to say, hey, they really tried to do it yesterday, whatever, wildly enough. They was trying that Washington had these bad numbers, and then there's a Democratic black woman mayor of DC. And there's a 30-year low in crime. I think it's down 26 or something like that % violent crime. But they got folks patrolling the hoods and patrolling the streets, and they made 26 arrests yesterday. And I'm gonna go on a limb, but it's likely, very highly likely, that most of those folks are black folks. So do what you will with that information. You know what I'm saying? We are already in this term. We, you know what I'm saying, again, have to figure out different ways of organizing. But that protesting and a lot of stuff that we had to do in the past, that shit ain't gonna work. It's too late for all that. We got to figure out some other type of moves, because they figured out they moves. They had a game plan, Project 2025, and it's like they ran rehearsals. they running plays on us. You know what I'm saying? They was running training camp in 2023 and 2024. Why, we out here still goddamn where my fans at. I had a great time at Be Out Day over the weekend, matter of fact. A great time. You know what I'm saying? Barbecues, you know what I'm saying? Boots all summer long. You know what I'm saying? Where my fans at? Shout out to Janelle Sinbob and all the ones that's doing the line dances.
Right.
I'm loving it. But at the same time, y'all better keep them line dances going when it's voting time. When it's time to put some of these folks in these political seats and power and locally. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because again, don't just go to the damn line dance and you know what I'm saying, events.
Go to the election line
and skip the election line. What sense does that make, man? I'm preaching to him tonight, man, and I just appreciate you for coming through, man.
Heavy.
I just had to preach to him a little bit, man. I want to talk about Gunna and the Atlanta situation before y'all leave.
Oh yeah,
Cause I got most in here.
Locked in. Yeah.
I got most in here.
Mo got a curfew.
Yeah, I know. I apologize. So, music tip, man. There's a lot of hot music out right now.
Yeah.
Gunna's out, but then I think we might get a record from Thug by the end of the week, and I think it's gonna be.
You think he gonna diss?
It's already he already did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did the song. I haven't heard it. Is it released?
They saying it's gonna be out by the time we start talking. By the time this is out, it's probably already out.
They said it was a clip. It was a clip that.
It's a clip of in fact, let me pull it up.
Yeah.
But I want to say, I want to ask you, Mo, what you thought about the Metro Boomin mixtape?
I fuck with it. I really vibe with it.
As Atlanta, because everybody say you have to be from Atlanta to really.
Yeah, it's different.
To really vibe with it for sure. Yeah. Even with the song with Schooler, right? That
different,
really took me back to, the old Schooler, rough Schooler, where it was like, more singing, more, less monotone and things like that. So it had a good mix to it. I still actually got to listen to a lot of the other songs, but for the majority of what I heard, everything sounded pretty good, for sure.
In mixtape fashion, I think that they kind of just threw some music on top of some music. So, because it's like two tapes, it's 24 songs or something like that. So, it's enough good vibes on there. For me, it was very hard to transition from like the modern music to hearing that sound again and like all the way appreciate it. Yeah. Now, I feel that being outside will sway me, but I guess I ain't really outside no more.
Couple shots in,
So it really ain't really my vibe all the way. I do like a J Money on there going crazy. I'm a big fan of J Money, first name, last name. Mm-hmm. I'm a fan of Dro. He going crazy on there. But again, I feel like there was people that felt a certain type of way that people didn't get this album or they weren't really vibing to it. And I feel like, hey, if it's something that's for Atlanta, then let it just be that. Let it be for Atlanta. Yeah. Let it be for Atlanta. If the folks ain't vibing, you know what I'm saying? If we just don't get it, it's a lot of times, man, Florida music, a lot of folks just ain't gonna get. Some Florida music, like
if Jits over there waving their head, hey.
Yeah. You just ain't gonna get some of the music, and sometimes we ain't gonna push it on you either. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah, if you ain't rocking Tom G, if you ain't rocking, Mike Smith, you know what I'm saying? That's our vibe. But let the vibes get back regional. Let people have a little identity for their stuff, and if I ain't vibing to that identity, then I ain't hating because I just don't like what y'all listen to in Mississippi. Or people don't like California music, you know what I'm saying, that they hate. Nah, it ain't necessarily that. But, again, I felt like some of those songs was for the party and some of those songs was just to say, hey, here you go a song, bro. I know you need somebody to look out for. Here you go, bro. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Now your social media lit again. Yeah. Appreciate you, know what I'm saying, Metro Boomin. Appreciate you for bringing, know what I'm saying, some life to some of these folks. Know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't want no smoke. Because I'm saying, some of y'all have some of y'all are popping. Yeah, it is what it is. Y'all could have got in the damn studio and made them songs yourself. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't have to wait on Metro with the beats. Word. If y'all had these hits. Don't let the next man be the way that to your confidence, man. Grab some confidence and some balls of your own, man, and keep dropping that nice vibe. You know, I took it somewhere, man. But nah, man. Congratulations, thank you again, Metro. And then we got Gunna, right?
Gunna.
But then Gunna and Jid, I'm also gonna say, what do you feel about Jid? Do you listen to Jid's music?
I really hadn't heard too much of it though.
Really?
I heard a couple songs, but I ain't really just type to really just sit and listen to it for real.
Okay, all right. So resident Atlanta guy,
Yeah.
off the mic, off the camera. No, he on mic, off camera.
Off
Pause. Right. Why does the Atlanta audience not appreciate Atlanta rappers that use bars, that rap, like B.O.B., Jid,
It's somebody else.
But I really can't.
Childish
answer for everybody.
Gambino.
I feel like it's a give and take, right? It really depends on how the song sound, because a lot of the sounds aren't as, I would say, rough as others. So I say that in the sense of like, for instance, Childish Gambino, right? I'm gonna put it like this: he'll get on a song, and he might have a melody that goes towards a certain group of people, but it really not that thuggish type of vibe that most Atlanta guys are looking for. You know what I mean? As far as like when you go listen to Lil Baby, every melody really sound the same. It ain't really changed much. You might have a different chords and things like that every so often, but
that vibe is street.
The same, still street. It's still go hustle, go get it. You know what I mean? So,
Nudie got something out right now. Well, okay, I
Yeah.
see what you're saying.
So
y'all got to have a little. It got to be a little dirt on you.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier.
Dirty. Yeah.
Like I said earlier, like the animosity music, just give it a little.
Everyday some new shit.
Yeah, I see what you did there. You know what I'm saying? Went legit. But hey, man, so should Gunna say this the last one
On being
on YSL.
on YSL, right? So, and he still dropping hard music like hits, right? If you had an artist that may have portrayed you a broke code, but they still make you money, right? They still bringing in the moolah. Would you step on that release when it comes out, or would you just stay quiet and collect your pay?
Ain't no right or wrong way to answer this, really. But man, listen, I'm gonna put it like this, man. A lot of people got big chests around this mug. You feel me? So egos get involved. So the paper really don't matter. It is what it is. If you call a spade like I heard. I was on a podcast with Fly Right, and I think he was talking about a Rick Ross situation. But he was like, you got to call a spade a spade. So if it's one of those type of situations where it's like, somebody do something flawed, it's like, hey, shit, spade a spade. It is what it is. No matter how much money you bring in a revenue, shit don't matter. Because at the end of the day, you got to think, they got so many other artists that's under the label. Thug himself pulling in numbers. So at the end of the day, the job getting done as far as money-wise,
Now, at one particular time, now we were in limbo, right? We didn't know what to think because we didn't get a reaction for Thug.
Yeah. Nobody, yeah.
Right?
Facts.
So there was like, is he in pocket or is he out of pocket? Is everything cool? Or, you know what I'm saying? Is everything kosher or is it smoke?
Yeah.
Then we seen Lil Baby's reaction.
Right.
There
And then you
was
see Thug
kind of a future reaction or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's been some words said.
Mm-hmm.
And then Gunna has just been on this lane, this island by himself. Him and Turbo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Offset jumped on the lane and shit, Tyler. He had to go all the way to South Africa to get, you know what I'm saying, somebody to jump on the song with him.
Yeah.
But he stayed in that lane, got skinny. Matter of fact, got some muscles going, skin looking good. You know what I'm saying? He shook that prison stench.
Yeah.
He shook that slime off of
Had
him.
that belly
He
gone.
slid right up out of that goddamn snake skin, and he slid it right up out of that motherfucker. And goddamn, that nigga came out, you know what I'm saying, looking like a Greek, you know what I'm saying, rapping Hercules out this motherfucker, man. This nigga's still on the run right now. And like he said, if you want a feature, just say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, who needs who? Just get in the studio. Y'all drop some music just like he could drop music. But I just didn't know what to think at first. I didn't know whether to judge him. I didn't know if it was cool. And I think they wasted too much time on letting us figure it out, right? And so now that this man done dropped like heat after heat after heat after heat, it's like, it was an Alfred plea. You know what I'm saying? It was an Alfred plea. He didn't really snitch on him. You know what I'm saying? And after all, they all took pleas. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
everybody took a plea at the end of the day. Like, there was only one dude that didn't, and he ended up actually coming out pretty, you know what I'm saying? You know.
Pretty solid, yeah.
But it is what it is at this point. I feel like, man, money been made, man, you know what I'm saying? Bygones could be bygones. I feel like that's something that you can move on to because you still got your life.
Yeah.
And you still actually in position to make some money.
That's what matters the most, yeah.
So, but this might be the last album, the last opportunity to make some money. And maybe you might want to just...
You don't think he can hold his own?
No. I'm saying make some money with Gunna.
Gotcha.
Right? Make some money with him. Gotcha. Now I guess you step on it, you jump on it to also, again, because we like the animosity music and we going to run right to it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you drop right now or the next week. Because again, last time Gunna dropped the album, Thug dropped the album right after that. But he was in jail.
Yep.
And then everybody was like, is he stepping on the album? Is he with it? Or is he just dropping it? Whatever was going on. He was stepping on that motherfucker. Know what I'm saying? Stepping on it like a goddamn roach when you cut on the light in the ghetto. And now, you know, he's going to step on it once again. So, you know, this is just the preliminary because, I'm still actually trying to gather my thoughts with the album. Cause I really don't know what the man talking about. I just know that the shit vibe. Every now and then I be like, oh, he said this, he said that, but them niggas don't really be saying shit the way you could kind of really put it together. Now, you know what I'm saying? I guess I could follow the clips and the Kendrick map a little bit better than the YSL, than the down south Atlanta maps. Man, it be kind of confusion. I'm thinking I'm driving on 85, then next thing you know, I end up on 675. How did I get here? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I'm trying to still figure it out, man. Hey. But again, whatever y'all like, I love. But keep the music with the animosity on it, man. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it,
keep
man.
The beef.
You know what I'm saying? You know, keep the beef. Like and Drake said, I know what you did last summer. He coming back with more. He won't want to get spanked again. Hey, let's do it again. So I'm going to get into the next beef a little later on. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, get ready to close it on out. But before I close it out, I just want to say thank you for moving to the A Blue Franswa.
Oh, yeah. Let's clap that.
Again, you still be in Jacksonville.
Yeah. I'm trying
You still actually... You're an activist for Jacksonville at this point.
Yeah.
I am too. I'm talking shit. But because he believes.
I believe
right?
in Jacksonville, yeah.
And that's kind of a start. I think that a lot of people in Jacksonville needs to believe. But sometimes you have to get the fuck on to make them niggas believe. Yeah. So congratulations. It's an expansion. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. Just a different market.
Yeah,
you know,
going up.
Just move around, you know. And you might be in Ghana next year, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Doing the shoot, whatever. You know, whatever the wind takes you, man. I think that you have the right passion, you have a good heart, and shit, you got the experience, and so and you making more content now. Yeah, definitely. So let these folks know, man. Like, what's up with the content, man? You know, what you coming with?
Man, you know, I linked up with more visuals. I think our goal is to we want to help create and craft content for people to see their abilities, and I think that's my passion. Like, yes, I want to take dope pictures and create, but I also want to help other people because content for me and you, content for me got me where I'm at, takes me all over the world, and it just come off content. I was actually in Miami, and somebody mentioned something that I did in Atlanta 2 or 3 years ago. They say, "Oh, you still work with such and such?" And it was just like, wow, they remember that. You know what I'm saying? So content add value to who you are, to your brand. Content, you know, like people can people once they see it and they consume it, they keep consuming it. Like they want to see more of it. And so that's something that I learned, that people, they like I had to realize like when I make content with other people or for other people, it's like they want to see more of it. But when I make content of myself, like they happy to see it. Like they be like, when is gonna be more of you, Blue? And it's like, yeah, that's cool. So I also have to preach to myself like, hey, I'm gonna help you make content, but as I'm doing it, I gotta also continue to make content for myself because people want to consume everything that I do, see, everything that I'm a part of. Like people are nosy, people are hungry
for all the right reasons though, and sometimes for the wrong reasons, right?
Yeah, for the wrong reasons, yeah.
But I agree with that, man. And again, you have to remember to, as a creative, and we create content for so many different people. But you're right. When I used to post this person's mixtape, that person's project, whatever, I feel like it hurt my algorithm, and I started concentrating on me, and being genuine, and selling. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily selling anymore. Just celebrating, right? And I'm not I'm not advertising too much on my page. Maybe I have other pages for that, but on my page, instead of advertising, again, I advocate, or I point to the next person. And sometimes I'm saying, because if I have other people on my page, because it's just interviews, right? But it's still me. It's my content.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that kind of flipped my algorithm, and it flipped the way my audience.
Firm believer, I noticed.
It flipped the way my audience started to react, because we've been doing a lot of this stuff for a long time, and until they start seeing me, for one, move around, for two, celebrate, be happy and confident, people start reacting differently. So I think that you are on the road. I'm proud and happy. Appreciate and again, your content does make people talk. Your content keeps them talking.
Right.
And shit, man, that's what you need right now, man. If they ain't talking about you, then you must be ain't moving. You
ain't doing right.
You ain't doing right thing. So, yeah, man. Anytime you want to come through, whatever, shoot the shit. You know what I'm saying? Rent one of the rooms, whatever.
Oh yeah, of course.
Or you got something going on,
definitely
I can pull up to. Just let me know.
Yeah.
And again, I just appreciate you for expanding, always being true to your craft and true to who you are as an individual. You are like I always brag about you. Like he been this way his whole life. It's Blue Franswa, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Franswa, like
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
man. So
always try to be. I was, when I was in middle school with you, you know what I like. You and your friends, y'all stuck together. Like you wasn't jumping different cliques. Like it was you, Renard, Ronald. Like y'all stuck together.
Yeah,
and y'all wasn't.
And we still play fantasy football to this day.
Right, y'all wasn't gangsters. Y'all wasn't but nobody bother y'all. But at the same time, y'all didn't have nothing to prove. And I think that because I came from Andrew Jackson, Rains High School, where it was hood, and everybody was thugging. And so when I came to Mandarin, I seen black people get along. I see people be friends, and I learned. That's why Cedric Corbin was my good friend, because I learned how to be friends with another black man. You ain't have to. I ain't have to butt my chest up. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, man, it was a whole new world when I came to Mandarin. But that's fine. That's why I don't know if you ever know. That's why I always connect with you, because when we was in middle school and high school, there was no rivalry. Because I had I don't know if you know, but I had got into a fight with what's that guy name? They call him Speedy. You ever heard of? Remember?
Oh
Speedy?
yeah.
It was the people.
But that was like some East Side, like North Side.
Yeah, but it was the fact that the people who didn't know me, like Antoine Tennell, Darius Peanut, God bless
Rest
the
in
dead.
peace. Yeah.
They didn't know me, but they had my back. Like we was getting ready to fight, and they was like, "Nah, you ain't finna hit Blue," And so, but I learned, now if I was at Jackson or Range, no shots. I love my schools. I feel like we would have just fought. It would have been 1-on-1, and then somebody might have jumped in or whatever. But they didn't let it happen.
There's a difference because we went to a predominantly white high school and middle school, right?
Right.
So black folks had to kind of stick together.
Yeah,
we had to be a little more cliquish, and then there was also a different type of black people. You know what I'm saying, right?
Rich. Had money.
Rich black people. You had multicultural black folks, and then you had black folks that was from the hood. So we was all kind of
what Ronald some Spanish or something like? No, he got some kind of Dominican. He always had that.
He got something, boy. We call it Duke Nukem, or something.
I remember that.
But but now we just had a lot of different black folks all in one, and then you can actually start having pride and seeing pride, differently. I ain't saying that it's not there on the other side. But you could just see it differently when you're in a different environment. And that's why I always encourage people to get their kids to move around, man, especially out of Jacksonville, when you pass Orlando or whatever, man. Send your kids to the country or send their kids to the big city or like give them an experience that they've never seen before and see how they react. At least once or twice before they are adults, and then judge and see whether or not they need to stay around or go afar.
Yeah.
So with that being said, man, I appreciate you once again. Mo Visuals in the building, man.
Mo,
Blue Franswa. If y'all need pictures, don't holler at these men. If you need visual experiences, these are the guys to call, man. I'm telling you right now, man. They definitely push the bar when it comes to how you are presented.
Yeah.
And if anybody, you know what I'm saying, if anybody didn't tell you, I'm gonna be the one to tell you, man, this guy right here is just one of a kind when it comes to his eye. When it comes to his creative eye. One of a kind, and I'm so happy to be able to call him my friend, man. Blue Franswa, appreciate you for coming through. Mo Visuals.
Yes, sir.
Mo.
It's the DozhaToldya Podcast, man, special edition. So y'all stick around. We actually gonna post all throughout the week. So we're gonna talk more Gunna. We're gonna talk more Jig. Y'all go listen to those projects. Get abreast. And we're going to talk Cameron and Omar Gooden, man, got a beef going on. That's so funny, man. Like,
did you see what that he booked him for a fake job?
Yeah, just stay tuned.
Google.
Come back to the next clip, man. In the meantime, between time, man, I appreciate y'all. Follow me on all platforms, DozhaToldya. Follow Blue Franswa, BLUE. FRANSWA, Franswa. Mo Visuals, what's your Instagram?
Mo, MOEE_visuals.
Mo_visuals, MOEE, man, because that's what we like. We like Mo eating,
money over
man.
everything.
Like Mo, yeah.
Money over everything, man. Mo, momentum and Mo. Shit, more prosperity, man.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
So we'll see y'all next time, man. I'm Dame Doja, man. This is DozhaToldya Podcast.
Yes, sir.